We visited 4 countries. The primary country we were in was Belgium, Brussels, Belgium. We visited Paris, France, Luxembourg, and also Amsterdam, Holland. Last year, we had the opportunity to host some Belgian law enforcement officers that came down and spent some time with the sheriff's office. This year, they invited us to go out to Belgium in order to experience how they do things in Belgium. And so some of the members of Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office went out there, and we experienced law enforcement out there and the way they do things out there. There's a lot of differences, One of the key things that, that stuck out to me is how they carry their firearms. They actually do not chamber a round in the chamber. That's how the law is written out there versus here, where we actually can have a round in the chamber. Even when it comes down to their vehicles, there's no cages in the car, so when you talk about transporting, there's a lot that can go wrong. Here, we have cage in our car to where we can actually secure a prisoner. In Brussels, there's a lot of demonstrations, so they actually have a 300+ man unit, kind of like our emergency field force here, where they handle approximately 3 to 5 demonstrations a day.
Their training and riot control is phenomenal.
Second warning.
We were able to see them use the water cannon. We don't use water cannons, I guess because of the connotations of the civil rights movement back in the 60s. They use dogs, we don't. They use horses a lot. They have a 150 horse mounted unit that's used. No tasers over there. Very few people use tasers.
When it comes down to gear and equipment, we definitely have better equipment. They actually, one of the officers that we interacted with, his firearm was his grandfather's. So it's been passed down. So the firearm that he carries while he's on duty, I believe it's either 30 or 40 years old. It's whatever they can get their hands on, that's what they use.
They tend to share equipment over there. So basically what's going to happen is, I being a deputy, when I get off work, I leave the keys, another deputy would come use his keys, and also he would use the equipment that I just used.
Yeah, they love it. I mean, as far as the equipment that we have, seeing our police cars, they're definitely, wish that they can have some of the equipment that we have. Even the weapon system that we have, they're not allowed to carry rifles out there. But as far as everyday road patrol, no, they don't have computers. They have to call everything in through dispatch.
When you see what they have and what they work with, it really makes you appreciate for what we have.
Once again, it came out of our own pockets. And this is something that we hope that we can continue, a yearly thing. It was definitely worth it, every penny of it and more. The experience was just way beyond what I imagined.
There's so much we can learn from them, and they can also learn from us.
Even though we're 4,000 miles apart, and they may not have the equipment that we have, they do a phenomenal job over there with what they have. And they look at us and they say the exact same thing. They prepare for the worst and hope for the best, just as we do.